Shanklin Hall means joy.
A home away from home, a place for beautiful people to make beautiful things.
Endless opportunities for connection.
An ability to facilitate, I think, all the things that are the aspects of my being.
Shanklin Hall is legacy. I'm a native Washingtonian, and I love this city.
I'm starting Shanklin Hall to provide an opportunity for freedom.
As an opportunity to create spaces for Black and brown people to exist freely, to exist without a voyeur, and to really just a space for me to let my own hair down.
I want a space for my friends, my family, and all of the networks that spread out of those relationships to come together and challenge each other and love on each other. And frankly, I'm looking for a place for us to feel safe and understood.
I think it's important that we, figure out how to navigate, and we figure out how do we reestablish, I should say, environments that are for us, by us, and allow us an opportunity to collaborate.
I've always wanted to open up a nightclub. So Shanklin Hall is an extension of that vision. It is a place where I can show up with my friends in all of everything that I am, authentically, all of my various identities. Gentrification has made me realize that if I am not intentional, that my son will not have a place in this city. And I can't live with that.
It's really just kind of lessened the amount of opportunities for us to gather, just because there's less spaces for us to do that. A lot of people that I've known growing up in the city have moved away or can't afford to live here, buy homes here. And so it just has made it really difficult for native Washingtonians, specifically Black Washingtonians, to exist in the way that we have in the past in Washington, D.C. It's no longer the chocolate city that it once was. We now make up something like 45% of the city, which feels very different than it used to.
What seems to be missing is really what we are trying to create with Shanklin Hall, is just really that tasteful space to exist and be, that you're stimulated in its visual, but also with the people that come there, that feels like the global kind of essence of like the diaspora, but also captures kind of like the power and energy of DC.
At the end of the day, our goal is to leverage relationships and socialization and our time spent together for a bigger purpose, which is the community. So, there's benefits like, a place to have fun, a place to meet people. But on a bigger level, the benefit is it's a place to really gain some perspective about our role within our community and to do great things within that.
I think the first word that comes to mind for me is safety. And I think when we hear that word, automatically you think about your body, but psychologically and emotionally, like, where do you feel safe? Mm-hmm. And I think that runs deeper than sort of being in line of harm, but like, where do I feel like I can be all versions of me? And when I am less than my best, who is there to support me? So I think for us, Shanklin Hall will be sort of a cocoon for those of us that want to step into some space outside of the city, outside of our job, or whatever the case may be. There are people here that will love on you. There's also people here that will challenge you and expect you to be a better version of yourself. Mm-hmm. And I truly believe that will be a challenge of ours, to make sure that on a daily basis, we're checking in with each other and with our members and those that happen to just be around the space, right? I don't think the respect and love we give will only be inclusive of our members. It's really about, again, the larger community, the city, and all of the avenues and streets that spread out from where we end up. So I think for me, safety is key, and that's why we need to exist.
Yeah.